It's Daniel Bryan time. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, no. Triple threat. It's just more interesting to have two opponents at the same time. And I also don't, if they wrestled first, I don't want anybody to have an excuse if I win. I prefer the yes lock. I've always loved submissions. Okay. And when you can make somebody tap out, that feels like a real accomplishment. I mean, my favorite moments have all been kind of after the injury. And, and some of those are because I've had our daughter since. And some of it is because when you get wrestling taken away from you, everything feels sweeter when you come back. So you don't appreciate it as much until it gets taken away from you. And then when you're told you can't wrestle anymore, then you come back and then it feels like every match is a gift. And, I have motivation with my family and, sorry, my dogs are going wild.
No. That's fine.
It's the family, but also there's just a sense of joy that I want to show my daughter that like, hey, you can have a job that you love. Like daddy loves his job. Watch how much he loves his job, right? That sort of thing. And I think that's pretty cool. I feel like I have more history with Roman Reigns. I was involved in his first match on WWE TV, which was a 6-man tag and that sort of thing. The Shield, he was part of the Shield, and the Shield was a big part of me main eventing WrestleMania 30. Like I was wrestling those guys that felt like almost every week. And they were pushing me to the next level. So I think we have a really fun, interesting history. Gosh, it's hard.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. I actually really love teaming with Eric Rowan, but the time with Kane was just so special. We had so much fun. I prefer SmackDown. I'm a SmackDown guy. And I've been a SmackDown guy for a long time. So even before they split up the brands and you could only be on one brand or another, I always preferred SmackDown. So I think of NXT as a game show, which is weird because now it's something completely different. But when I was on NXT, we were doing like monkey bars and all these wild things. So I think of it as a game show sometimes. Horrible. What is it? Oh, yes movement.
Yes.
Empowering. So the word actually came from Nikki Bella and Brie. It was WrestleMania 2014, or not WrestleMania, it was Royal Rumble 2014. And all these people were chanting yes during the Royal Rumble, and because I wasn't in it. And we were all driving from Pittsburgh to wherever Raw was the next day. And they came up with this thing that I should use on social media that was like hashtag yes movement.
Yes movement.
And of course, because I don't use social media much, I probably didn't do it. But I think they did it. And then other people started doing it. And then it got picked up as far as like just being a phrase. So yeah, it was, but the actual yes movement, the people of the yes movement, they're the main reason why I was able to main event WrestleMania in the first place. Yeah. So I think of, when I hear that, I think of one of my favorite wrestlers is a Japanese wrestler named Fujiwara. And he came out to Ride of the Valkyries in the 80s. And I was like, this theme is so awesome. And then yeah, I wanted to use it for myself, and there's no copyright stuff on it, so it's good. Love, that's what I think of. Like she's, it's crazy because now that we have kids, we have 2 kids. Like I think of her as an amazing wife and as an amazing mother. And I'm also so proud of her. She's going into the Hall of Fame this year. Definitely. And so yeah, the first word that I think of is love. It's a huge accomplishment, right? When you're a kid and you're growing up and you're laying in your bed at night, dreaming of what you want to be and dreaming of being a wrestler and all that kind of stuff. That's if you grow up in the United States, you're wanting to be WWE champion. So yeah, it's really cool. Oh, I loved it. I was so sad. I was so sad when Kofi won the championship and they brought back the regular championship because I mean, it's made out of leather. Do we really need to be doing that to cows anymore? I mean, I thought the Eco Championship looked really cool, right? And so
exactly.
Yeah,
do you still have something of the eco-friendly title?
No,
Nothing.
I don't have it.
Oh, that's so sad.
They made some replicas of it that were actually pretty close to the regular one. I didn't get one. Nobody. He's a great friend, and I can't believe how lucky I am to be able to share the ring with him for so long. Like, you know, when you come up, you don't get to be in the ring with people that special that much. At least I didn't my first 10 years, you know, and to be able to share the ring with a veteran who knows what he's doing, who's so good. It was just such a pleasure. And then what's even more fun is our relationship outside the ring. It's awesome. I'm super proud of my wife that she's going in. She was supposed to go in last year, but because of COVID, you know, didn't. Yeah. But I'm so proud of her, and I'm so thankful that she's able to go in.
When do you think is going to be your time?
My time to go in?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Soon, later.
I don't know. I don't worry about it. I'm not worried. Like that kind of thing. I don't want to say it's unimportant to me, but it's that's not what I'm focused on now. Like I'm still in the deep end right now. I'm I'm going to be in WrestleMania on April 11th, right? And so it's like so I'm not worried about being in the Hall of Fame later. I'm thankful that my wife is going in now, and I'm thankful that I'm wrestling now. And then if they induct me, I'll be very grateful, and I'll worry about it then. You know what? It's a little stressful because then you have to make one of those speeches, right? And those speeches are hard. Yeah.
You have to be prepared.
You have to be prepared. Yeah, I'm not prepared for that yet. I already had to give the retirement speech and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to do that again. So. Wait a minute. Hey, come here, you. Hey. Whoa. Sorry, my dogs are going wild.
No.